one. Hi there, Fanny.
Hello.
So I'm with you at your home, and since we last did a little interview, things have changed, haven't they?
They have?
Yeah. Can you tell us about it?
I will. I am now a certified money coach.
Yeah.
I found this wonderful institution in America called the Money Coaching Institute, led by the gorgeous Deborah Price. And
she better be watching this.
She might do. And I have finished her training now to become a personal certified money coach.
Yeah.
And what that is, it's a fantastic model for people to try and get their head round what's holding them back with their money. So we use 8 money archetypes, and we do various different tests and bits with spreadsheets and stuff, all nice stuff. 4 coaching sessions with the client, and we get all sorts of emotions and traits and patterns with money that's come around from themselves or come from their parents.
So it goes quite deep, really.
It goes really quite deep. People of influence in their lives, and we chuck it all into a big pot and come out and tell them which of the archetypes are playing the lead roles in their play of life. And what they want really is what a client ideally wants is you want to have the magician and the artist to have those leading roles. But what tends to happen with most of us actually is that you'll get your martyr coming in, you'll get your victim.
So what sort of things would they be like?
Well, a martyr would sort of be saying, well, I'm going to have to do it myself, of course, because I can't rely on anybody else. And, I'll do that for them and I won't, I probably won't get anything in return,
And what would a victim say?
Oh, the victim will say, well, I'm not going to do that because things always go wrong. If anything's going to go wrong, it always happens to me. Poor me.
And that's not, we don't need that, do we?
No.
How do we change then from victim mentality with money to something else? What are the good ones?
Well, what we can do if you have the victim mentality coming in. So, for instance, if somebody who has obviously these traits starts playing the victim role, what I help them to do is to go, hang on a minute, who's taking the lead role in my life right now? It's the victim. Do I want the victim to be the lead role in my life? No, I don't.
No.
So how do I bring my warrior and my magician to the forefront? And we will have done something, an exercise called small but significant steps to take an emotion that is, let's say, attached to being a victim, which might be fear.
Yeah.
And we've taken fear, and then we have 3 small but significant steps to go from fear to the desired state. So we'll work empowerment or not frightened or confident or whichever. And that's obviously on a very personal level.
Yeah. So it'll make a difference to not just their financial side of their life, but it will go through to
a real difference. Now everything. The 4 sessions are very much about discovery and exploration. I can't change somebody's money patterns in 4 hours. No. I might be good, but I'm not that good. But what the client will go away from the 4 sessions is they will have a really clear understanding of knowing how to recognise the behaviour that they're employing at the time.
Yeah.
And I have clients that do obviously want to continue to coach with me moving forward, moving on. So it's all good stuff.
Yeah, and you've done lots of training to make sure that you know all this stuff. I know you work really hard on it, and you're going to move into, learning even more, aren't you?
Yeah.
So
that's going to start to do business coaching.
So you're always going to be on top of the game with this. Yeah. You're the person to sort of talk to about.
And then by the end of the year, it'll be couples coaching as well. And topped with the fact that I can offer the most amazing practical finance help as well because of my career working with money.
Yeah.
I should be pretty damn red hot by the end of the year. This is why I'm wearing my
I think you already are. And the other thing is that you're going to be leading a panel.
Well,
right?
Gloucester Business Show is next week. Everybody from Gloucester.
Where's that going to be?
It's at the Centaur, the racecourse, and it's on the 17th and 18th of May. I will be at the opening breakfast for the AGBG, which is the Association of Businesses Gloucester. Association of Gloucestershire Business Group.
Yeah.
And I'll be there at that. But we have a panel talk, which I want everybody to come to who's in business, on the Thursday at 1 o'clock on the main stage.
That's next week. And so how do they get tickets?
You just register online. It's completely free to go.
Is it free?
Yeah, it's completely free. And the panel talk is going to be about preparing yourself both practically and mindset-wise for obtaining finance for your business.
Okay.
So I think that's going to be really useful. We've got some great people on the panel. There's myself, Nigel Nolman for the Business Kitchen, Catherine Green from the Cotswold Juice Company.
Yay!
We've got Charles Donnelly from the Prince's Trust, formerly Fredericks Association, and Phil Mitchell from Harbour Quay. So some really key players there.
Yeah.
Should be really good.
That sounds lovely. And will there be sort of stands as well that people can...
Everybody's got stands. I haven't got stands.
No.
I should just be floating.
You'll float.
I float,
yeah.
Yes. But there's been lots of stands. It's a show that should be supported really by Gloucestershire businesses, because there's so many people out there to help business owners.
So people can come and introduce themselves to you and meet
Absolutely,
you and just ask you more questions and things.
Yeah. Just come up and tap me on the shoulder and go, oh, I want to chat. Because I know sometimes people want to keep it a bit quieter.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people feel a lot of shame around their money. And I want to say right now that you do not need to. Any traits that you have around your money is not your fault.
Right.
You can find out what they are.
Yeah.
You can name them and you can change them.
With your help.
With your help. You're not supposed
and it's completely in confidence.
Completely in confidence. If you want it to be, yeah. I think most of my clients actually, once they've coached with me, they're quite happy to say they've been with, because it's not actually anything to do with how much money you either have or you haven't.
No.
It's about your behaviour around money, which is so important.
Exactly.
Because money is the most amazing tool and resource, and as soon as we start realizing that attaching all of our emotions to it doesn't work, we will then be able to really start having a great relationship with money, and it will really shoot us forward, both financially, what's the word I'm looking for, where you have potential. We're not reaching either our financial or our personal potential with the habits and traits around money that we have at the moment.
And we've all got them, haven't we? In some way.
We've all got some. I mean, a lot of people I know that have the magician and the warrior and the creator artist in the forefront most of the time. And then they'll go on holiday and they'll see a handbag and go, oh, I'll have that. And their fool comes in, and that you can, and then they go, why did I buy that?
Yeah.
I don't really want it. It looked really nice on the market stall on holiday. I do this every year.
Yeah.
Why do I do it?
And when you're wearing different clothes on holiday, and you've got like a nice tan,
and you come home with this bag, and it doesn't suit England. It doesn't suit anywhere, and that will be the fool archetype coming in, using the part of your instinctive brain.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about the 3 brains on another talk.
Okay,
actually,
yeah.
Because I think people get bored by now.
Well, we won't overload them, but
No,
we've done a nice introduction to you in your home, and this is where I like to continue it on just a little bit too close for comfort.
If anybody wants to get hold of me, Fanny at fffighter.com is my email address.
Yes.
You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on LinkedIn, and my website is www.fffighter.com for fighter. Fanny, the financial freedom fighter, taking the fear out of finance.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sally.